so I'll be hosting the game for him. Our category is the Brady's and physics. How's that?
Flying solo. Great. Put your tray up, strap yourself in, and type in your name.
30
Thank you very much. Your buzzer's the letter B. Well, there I go yakking your off when you want to play. Well, excuse the crap out of me, all right? Strike up the band. We're starting the game.
Category, please. And this one is, oh, what a relief is it? I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Ready? Say you're a stonecutter. Did you say it? Okay. If you're carving a sculptural image that is slightly projected from the surface on which you are carving, which of the following are you doing? And go for it! This hurts you more than it hurts me. For the curious, here's the right answer. Bas-relief is a type of sculpture that's different than high relief in that the image is only slightly raised from the surface. Actually, this is my definition of bas-relief. I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Not the Milky Way. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Here's one just for the kids. Which of the following characters would not be able to nurse her young? It's yours if you want it. Sorry, but Polly would produce milk for her puppies, and sweet milk too. None of that skim crap. Here's what you should have picked. The only non-mammal here, Daisy would not produce milk, therefore she's unable to nurse her young. Daisy is the only one, though, who'd be able to make some tasty omelets for her little ducklings. For your enjoyment, blood is thinner than ocean water, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Well, this certainly should be interesting. It's time for a guest host question that affects me in a very personal way. The last time I saw her, she was letting me have it with a wooden paddle. And I'm not talking about my ex-girlfriend.
Cookie!
Ow!
Shame on you!
Today's guest host is my 5th grade teacher, Miss Tukas.
I see you haven't changed, you scalawag.
Hey, check me out, Miss T. I'm hosting my own show here. I haven't done too badly for myself.
Well, at least you didn't end up in prison.
Well, yeah, right. What do you say give us a little pop quiz? You got a question for us?
Well, okay. Sit up straight, hands on your desks. Here we go. Let's pretend that the world's oceans got into a little scuffle on the playground. Considering the meaning of its name, which of these oceans would probably not join in? The Atlantic Ocean?
Go get it!
Pacific means to be peaceful. You see, since it's called the Pacific Ocean, it would be peaceful and not want to fight.
Hey, good job, Miss Tukas. I'm telling you, you haven't lost your touch.
No, just my teeth.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, bye, Miss Tukas. How's Miss Tukas? Okay, let's get back to the game. Okay,
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
the category, or gunfire might work. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's rock. Given the meaning of Welk, which of the following would have been the best way to end the Lawrence Welk show? With an take it!
And a 1 and a 2.
Let's take a look at the right answer. To whelk means to wither, wane, or otherwise fade away. And I guess Mr. Welk's show did fade away, especially when he died. All right.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
May I introduce If Your Mother Ran the World? $3,000 for this one. Here's a tip for you. The next time you get yelled at for keeping the refrigerator door open, just say your icebox has an open door policy. If the items in your refrigerator followed the same conditions as America's open door policy from the early 1900s, which of the following would be true? Condiments can vote to... Go for it! Fruits and veggies in the same school? Hey, wasn't that decided in the landmark case Kumquat versus the Topeka Board of Education? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked this. The open door policy of the early 20th century guaranteed equal trading rights with China to all countries. So if China closed their doors to us, would the lights stay on? Okay, I need a category. The selection is as good a place as any. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Let's see how you handle this one. Imagine you're planning a little get-together with some friends. If you buy a case of beer and put it in Seward's icebox, where would you be? It's yours if you want it. Bet you wish you'd pick this. Secretary of State William Seward was responsible for the United States purchase of Alaska, which was dubbed Seward's Icebox or Seward's Folly by those who thought it was a stupid idea. Seward closed the deal for $7.2 million. Think how many pony kegs you could buy with that. Category
7, lucky, lucky 7.
Well, looks like this category is Hollywood square dancing. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, remember TV's McCloud, that detective from the country that ended up working in the big city? Well, suppose backwards Detective McCloud were a cop by day and a square dance caller by night. If you got confused, go get it! McCloud is asking them to stop and then circle around each other, passing at the right shoulders, back facing back. His skills really come in handy when he has to break up a hoedown. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a Triple SMS fun.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Too stupid to eat. Let's get the ball rolling at $5K for this gibberish question. Okay, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, tell me, with what does this rhyme? Shock your twin, wetteth in dummin'. And you can just blow off that punctuation there. First clue, it's a TV show. It's a TV show. This could be it. Type in your answer. Hey, keep your chin up. It's not like you blew it after 3 clues. Come on, I really love that show. You know, Shock Your Twin, Wetteth in Dummin'. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Actually, that reminds me, I need to make an appointment to have her look at this rash I've got. Okay.
Aloha, question number 9.
Now serving. What's the question again? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. All right, this one's not too hard as long as you listen carefully. I've got a bit of a problem. Listen to this. I know it's a famous quote, but some doofus recorded it backwards. Here, I'll play it again. If we play this forward instead of backward, what will it say? All the world's a stage, out damn spot, to be or not to be, or et tu, Brute? Take it! To be or not to be? Hey, that is the question. And the answer. How ironic. I need a category. Nice choice, lover. You've just been invited to a 3-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a 3-way like this one. Oh, okay. I guess I won't waste my valuable time here. Let's move it. Let's just say this one's known as, let's settle this like children, which means we're going to be joined by rock, paper, scissors. Time to start seeing the goods. Let's hope you're up to it.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Well, that's how we got to show you. Now, clean yourself up while we see how you did. Don't tell me you've just had a lot on your mind lately. Let's see if we can at least get a rise out of your overall score. Well, it's time to get back to the game. But, you will call me, right? Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. Now remember, everything in round 2... All right.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Say hello to Close Encounters in the Living Room. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. You know, it appears aliens have been monitoring our existence for many years now, or at least picking up our television frequencies. Check out this entry from this alien log.
The ground is spread with a shiny magic ointment, and a gigantic bald spirit with a metallic jewel on his ear appears. Joyous music plays. Suddenly, the room is uncontaminated.
Which product's commercial does this alien log entry describe? All right, type in your answer, hit return, and let's see how you do. Good morning. How about a little typing? Oh, where did the time go? All you had to do is type this. When you see the big bald guy with an earring appear on the floor, you know you're watching Mr. Clean. Either that or you've been sniffing Mr. Clean. Okay, I need a category.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This category is known as Read My Lips. No more history questions. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Which of these was not a winning campaign slogan for a U.S. president? Jackson Forever, go the whole... It's yours if you want it. Nope, Grover Cleveland won his second term with his supporters babbling something about wanting free wool. Yep, free wool and lower taxes. That's all I ask for. Should have picked this. Oh, Rough and Ready always loved his men is the only made-up slogan in the bunch. Hey, here's a funny political slogan for you. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I need a category. The category is Teen Rebellion in the animal world. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Ready? Picture this. You're a mammalian teen rebel. You pierce your nose, join a punk band, and call yourself Earth Pig, which is what your name really means. Go for it! The Afrikaans name for the nocturnal African mammal known as the aardvark literally means Earth Pig. Maybe Mom and Dad will respect your wishes and start calling you that if you get it tattooed across your forehead. Category, please.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Open wide and get ready for It Ain't Rocket Science. How does $2,000 sound? Listen up. You know that Elton John song where he says he's a rocket man, right? Say Elton Rocket Man John decides to become Rocket Man. Which of the following requirements would he not need to meet to be a rocket? Go get it! You two knock it off, or I'll turn this chorus line right around and go home. In case you're wondering, there is no official breast size among the Rockettes' requirements, which is good, because rumor has it Elton stuffs. Okay, pick a category. Oh boy, now it's time for some real trivia. You've got an impossible question coming your way. And I believe this one's called Making Yourself Dizzy and Tired. Holy cow, looks like this one's gonna be worth 20,000 big ones. Okay, listen up. When you know the answer to this one, yeah, as if, buzz in and type the correct number. Say you jump down, turn around. It's all yours. A bale of cotton weighs about 500 pounds. So when you've jumped down, turned around, and you're done picking, make sure you lift with your legs, not your back. All right. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is thunder, thunder, thunder and lightning. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's the name of a constellation or one of the Thundercats. If it's a constellation, press 1. If it's a Thundercat, press 2. And, so you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's dance. Leo, constellation Lion-O. Draco, Virgo, Panthro, Tigro. One more, Casio. That's all she wrote. 5 right. Well, that's pretty average. Let's see your new total. Trying to put some food on the table. Let's keep going. Okay, I need a cat.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, quest on 17.
Let's see what we got going. Grow up. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Think fast. If you spent the rest of your life stuck in the first of Freud's psychosexual developmental stages, over which of the following would you take it? Toilet paper. Hey, call me anal, but you're gonna have to lose some cash for that answer. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. According to Freud, the first stage in our psychosexual development is the oral stage. Anyone got a toothpick or some floss or even a pacifier? Category, please. This little number's known as Men Seeking Women with Boys' Names. $2,000 says you don't know this one. So I'm looking through the personal section of the paper to see if my ad made it in, and check out what I found. Man in black seeking partner to help me lose these Folsom Prison blues. Was once a rambler, will now go for it. Johnny Cash, the Man in Black, popularized Folsom Prison blues, The Rambler, I Walk the Line, and A Boy Named Sue. A boy named Sue? God, no wonder he's got a place of personals at. Okay, pick a Okay, give it up for 1-900 Dangerous Liaisons. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? So I pick up the paper this morning and I find this personals ad in there. You're gonna love this. Married British aristocrat in search of down-to-earth man to tame my wild game. I push my husband around and he pushes. Go get it!
Here's your hat. What's your hurry?
Read any good books lately? A fictional British female aristocrat who cheated on her crippled husband with the gameskeeper was Lady Chatterley. I love stories like Lady Chatterley's Lover. I read one recently written by name and address withheld by request. I need a category. This one's called I'm Gonna Take You Downs. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Hey, do you have 20/20 vision? No? Yes? Well, either way, this question's for Yao. I guess that's for you. Suppose that ABC wanted to create a show with better vision than its 20/20. In optometry, the best vision would be described in which of the... It's yours if you want it. Tonight on 2030, suckers who throw their money away on bad guesses. Let's see if this doesn't clear things up. 2010 would be better vision than 2020. 2010 means that you can see from 20 feet away what a person with normal vision can see from 10 feet away.
Tonight on 23,000. Wahaba, Marfo, Woofa, Sertop, Chubwa.
Okay, I need it. You're about to embark. You think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Who's your little friend? It's not this Jack attack, that's for sure. Good luck. Just think, if you only got one or two more questions right, you'd just be embarrassed instead of utterly humiliated. Oh, and while I'm adding insult to injury...
Beautiful! Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Well, here's the video that really doesn't want you to see.
Okay, Mavis, we've got action. We're taking it from the top. Come on, everybody, from the top.
Pucker up for shuffleboard on ice. This one can net you $1,000. Okay, here's a sports question coming at you. If the Karate Kid wanted to become the Curling Kid, what household task would Mr. Miyagi most appropriately force him to do? Pull hair out of the... Take it! In curling, players use brooms to sweep the ice in front of the big stone they're sliding along on the ice. Of course, the Curling Kid wouldn't really learn self-defense. He'd only be able to beat up, like, maybe the Ice Capades kid. Okay. Here we have, please pass the leg of Sam, and we got $3,000 in the pot. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. Say you want to dine with the supposedly flesh-eating folks that were named Cannibal by the early Spanish explorers. Which of the following would describe your appetite? You're hungry. Go get it! You want to try some Mexican, huh? Well, while you're being adventurous, would you like some water with that? The correct answer is... Early Spanish explorers used the word cannibal to refer to the supposedly people-eating peoples of the West Indies. So just think twice before you order Polish sausage. I need a category.
1, 2, praise the Almighty 3.
This one likes to go by. I wonder if he knows Thomas Crapper. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, you know that game Scrabble? Well, if Alfred M. Butts, the inventor of Scrabble, played his own last name as a word without using a blank, what's the minimum number of points he would earn? 0, 4, 5, or 7? Go for it! B is worth 3 points, and the other letters are worth 1 each, so Alfred would score at least 7 points by spelling his own last name, Butts. I know Scrabble's really popular, but I think it would have sold even more if he would have just called it Butts. All right. Shake hands with Middle-Age Crisis and Fruit. $2,000 for a correct answer. So, you remember the song Cruel Summer by Bananarama? Say Bananarama releases a song called Cruel Spring after reading T.S. Eliot's poem which begins, April is the cruelest month. What might the tour be called? The Song of Myself Tour, the I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings Tour, the Road Less Traveled Tour, or the Wasteland Tour? Take it! T.S. Eliot's poem is The Wasteland, so Cruel Spring would be part of the Wasteland Tour. I bet if Eliot saw the band, he'd change that line from Do I Dare Eat a Peach to Do I Dare Eat a Bananarama? Okay, I need...
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Coming at you, more valuable than a jar of snot. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Because of what the Incas believed gold to be, how might they have honored the source of gold? Forged a chamber pot for the gods, planted... It's yours if you... Ah, yes, that would explain all the Incan prayers for the incontinence of the gods. Let's take a look at the right answer. The Incas believed gold to be the sweat of the sun. You should hear what they called chocolate. Category, please. And this one is like the Sands Hotel, but different. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Okay, imagine this. You're traveling in the Middle East and you're desperate to find some lodging for a few nights. If you found a vacancy at a place called the Bedouin and Breakfast, go get it! Keep the maid as a lifelong servant. Man, talk about room service. For the curious, here's the right answer. Bedouins are a nomadic people, so you might have to check out unexpectedly. But since you're in the Middle East, I wouldn't complain. You could be bombed out unexpectedly. I need a category. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
It's time for a conversation.
Step right up to your gibberish category. Obscure Swedish torture methods. I'm gonna open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. All right, as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready to hit your buzzers and type for me. Now tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with?
Use the suede glove, you fig-mad elf.
And don't let any of that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's from... You want it, you got it. Damn, and it was such a good clue. Ah, what a waste. Don't you remember the little pig singing?
Use the suede glove, you fig-mad elf.
Well, to answer the little pig's question, I think it would be anybody who could double as a bacon sandwich. Okay.
We'll call it a date if you can answer question 8.
May I introduce... Hey, no praying in the mosh pit. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Say a group of Tibetan monks attend a Yanni concert. Instead of chanting Yanni, Yanni, like the other fans, they take it. In Tibetan and Indian religion, the yoni is a symbol for the external female genitalia. I hear that the monks didn't have any panties to throw at Yanni because they don't wear anything under those robes.
Aloha, question number 9.
The category? How does $2,000 sound? Uh-oh, this looks like a job for Superman. Lex Luthor has succeeded in combining Clark Kent's home metropolis with its surrounding cities. Which new name best describes this heavily It's yours if you want it. No, Megacropolis would be a big Greek stadium where Yanni performs.
Yoni, 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 Yoni.
Here's what you should have picked. When all cities blend into one, it's called a megalopolis. Looks like Superman should have bought that property in Gotham City after all. Category, please. Hey, guess what? Now you can brag to all your friends that you've been part of a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna... Oh, somebody's in a hurry. Here we go. This little three-way likes to call itself ABC, easy as, and that means this three-way will be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, hand on your buzzer. Here's your three-way.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
That's all we got. Now, let's see how you did. Well, the Earth didn't exactly move for me, but I think we worked up a sweat there. Looks like your overall score will be satisfied as well. And now we return to our regularly scheduled program. That's it for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Every question in round 2 is... I need a cat.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
This category is known as I'll Be There with Bells On. How does $4,000 grab you? Listen up, folks. No, I mean, pay attention here. This is important. Our microphones are on location to record a momentous event in American history.
Let her rip, fellas.
Oh, jeez, you busted it.
Hey, anybody want to go get a cheesesteak?
Where am I? London, Philadelphia. That sound you heard was the Liberty Bell cracking in Philadelphia. Yeah, let me digest that cheesesteak sandwich a bit longer. You'll hear something else crack. Okay.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
The selection is...
I love this game.
You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, let's say every player in the NBA was nicknamed after a type of pasta. If the following NBA athletes had as much twist to their playing styles as their go get it! Sorry, rigatoni is tube-shaped, but for what it's worth, I do enjoy Tony Kukoc stuffed with a chunky ragu sauce. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. Fusilli are long strands of curly, twisted pasta. The problem with all these guys is they play really well until they sweat, and then they get all soggy and bloated. The category is balls, balls, balls. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Oh man, I need some help here. I can't remember the name of this sports team. Damn. Hey, if you can think of it, buzz in and type in the answer, capiche? All right, it's a basketball team. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain was on it. You know, they've been all over the world. Kind of like Wilt. Oh yeah, Meadowlark Lemon is another player. Talk to me, type in your answer and hit return. No. Here's what you should have typed in. The Harlem Globetrotters are a basketball team. Wilt Chamberlain is an alum, and so is Meadowlark Lemon. All I gotta say about the Harlem Globetrotters, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure they fixed a few of those games. Okay, I need...
Ain't no love like number 14.
Say hello to I'll Be There For You, unless I'm Chandler. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If Matthew Perry were replaced by Commodore Matthew Perry on an episode of Friends, what would you most likely see happen? Old computer games. No, that's what would happen if Matthew Perry was replaced by a Commodore 64 computer. Hey, if a monkey can become a star on that show. The correct answer is... Commodore Perry sailed into Tokyo Harbor in 1853 and forced Japan to open its harbors to the outside world. In an historical side note, Commodore Perry also made a failed attempt at a movie career. I need a category. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. This dis or dat's category name is... Now that's service. Okay, I'm gonna read off... Oh, I see you've got this thing down. Well, I'll put 30 seconds on the clock then. And we're off. Folgers Coffee. Lipton. Taster's Choice. Tetley. Maxwell House. Sanka. Last one, Salada. That's all she wrote. You dropped a couple, but I've seen worse. Let's check out your total. Okay, how about a new question? Okay, pick... Now serving, there's never a V-chip when you need one. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, kids, pay attention here. It's time for some wholesome entertainment. Man kills infant, man kills wife, man is sent to prison, man escapes prison. What piece of family entertainment has... It's yours if you want it. Oh yes, the famous story of Gordon and Delia. Gordon and Delia are my parents. In case you're wondering... The original Punch and Judy had Punch killing his baby, beating his wife to death, being sent to prison, and escaping. People are worried about too much violence on TV. It's the puppet shows we need to watch out for, and we all know how destructive mimes can be. Category, please.
Number 17.
Open wide and get ready for HE double hockey sticks. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, pay attention here and don't forget to buzz in before you type in your answer on this one. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it's a fair statement to say math is hell. When you turn a calculator upside down, what sequence of 4... Go for it. Punch in either 1134 or 7734. Yep, spelling words on my calculator and playing songs on my touch-tone phone. There's two very worthwhile skills. All right. For your enjoyment, who you calling a lonely heart? Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Hey, you remember the Beatles album, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, right? Well, if everyone on the cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's album ordered a Dr. Pepper, then go for it! Ooh, ouch. Bet you wish you'd pick this. The Sgt. Pepper cover does not include the face of former President John F. Kennedy. Although I hear if you play Dr. Pepper commercials backwards, you can hear JFK saying,
Mr. Pibb is dead. Mr. Pibb is dead.
Okay, Step right up for question 19. Well, looks like this category is synchronized swim for your life. How does $4,000 grab you? Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If Olympic officials wanted to toughen up the synchronized swimming events by holding them in heavy water, where might the Olympics be held? In the core of the Earth, in the Dead Sea, in a nuclear reactor, or in an acid rain cloud? Take it! In the core of the Earth? No, that's where the synchronized boiling event will take place. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Heavy water is like normal water, but made with a different type of hydrogen. It's used to control chain reactions in nuclear power plants. The gold medal winners would also get a lifetime subsidy for their chemotherapy treatments. I need a... Here we have... Pile on Pile! And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. So, how come on Gomer Pyle USMC we never saw any secret marine hazing rituals? I want to know. If Gomer Pyle's troop members had initiated him into the USMC by using Gomer as a bearing pile, it's yours if you want it. In civil engineering, a bearing pile is a large column sunk into the ground to help support tall buildings. Hey, it could have been a lot worse. The Marines could have used him as a steaming pile. Okay. You want the attack? You got it. Heads up, here is your clue. The power of one. But I want to know, do you have the power? Let's find out. Done if you actually knew what the hell was going on. Let's see what happened to your score. That's the game. Player, you ended up with less than nothing. Just think how bad your score would be if you were actually competing with somebody. And while we're on the subject...
You don't know, Jack. Nice work, people. Congratulate yourselves. We pulled off another one. Hey, Raul, can we go home or are we playing another one of these?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news about your son.
There you go, a little high scoreboard surgical strike, getting your name in there. Way to go. Nice going.